Joining me on Left, Right and Centre tonight, Derek O'Brien, the Trinamool's parliamentary party leader in the Rajya Sabha. Derek O'Brien, were you surprised that Amit Shah made no mention of the Delhi riots and instead accused Mamata Banerjee of triggering riots that saw trains and stations being burnt in Bengal?
Not one bit surprised. We weren't even one bit surprised that he was going to come here and spread more of his bigotry, more of his hate, divisiveness, that he'd come to Calcutta and say this. But as the Home Minister of India in charge of the Delhi police, he has the blood of innocents, 50 killed in the pogrom in Delhi. So coming here to Bengal and giving Mamata Banerjee lectures is not the answer. But this is completely along expected lines. What else do you expect from the Home Minister of the country who gives a statement in Parliament 2 days in a row that there will be no NRC in across the country, and a few days later the BJP try and put a spin on that and they bring his partner in crime, I always call them Mosha, Mo as in Modi and Shah as in Shah, and then the Mo of the Shah combination says there will be, there won't be, so this is the way to confuse. And he made one, and bad enough he spreads bigotry and hate. They did this in the Delhi elections, and the people of Delhi need to be congratulated because they put them in their place. 8 out of 60 out of 70. And Bengal, blatant lying through his teeth, promising the Motuas citizenship. How can you promise something or gift something to anybody who already has it? Mr. Amit Shah is unfamiliar with most things Bengal. I would always think he was unfamiliar with the history of Bengal about 100, 200 years ago. Like the president of the state BJP doesn't know who wrote Sahaj Path. The home minister of the country decided to say that Rabindranath Tagore, the last election, he said that Rabindranath Tagore was born in Shanti Niketan. And today he wrote his own version of Bengal history. What did he do? He said he's going to give the Motua community, who Mamata Banerjee's government has been looking after, if I may use the term, new roads, new universities, so much love and affection. And the minister in the Mamata Banerjee cabinet in 2011 was a Motua. In other words, his name was Monjul Thakur. Check the records. He stood for an election, he got elected, he became an MLA, then he became a minister in Mamata Banerjee's cabinet. And now you're offering the Motua's citizenship. But we're okay with all this, because the more Mr. Amit Shah spreads this kind of this falsehood, actually it's complete falsehood, complete lies, and the more he tries to attempt to spread bigotry and hatred in Bengal, the people of Bengal, I don't need to do any shouting here on behalf of Trinamool Congress, the people of Bengal are listening. They know who to trust, and they trust the Chief Minister of 10 years who has been delivering on development.
But Derek O'Brien, how do you respond when Amit Shah, for instance, says in the heart of Kolkata that Mamata Banerjee, in fact, has no love for asylum seekers at all, and in fact, all her feelings are in fact for illegal immigrants, and your party is accused of the worst kind of vote bank politics.
Yeah, the two things I'll respond. One is that as a political opponent of ours, you can still come to Calcutta under the Mamata-led government and say what you want, because it's a democracy. He's the Home Minister of the country. He's the talking and working president of the BJP. He can come and say what he wants. This is a democracy. So there's still democracy left in Bengal. We're not in Gujarat. We're not in some of the other parts of the country. So he can come and say that. And two, of course, Mamata Banerjee indulges in vote bank politics. Who says she doesn't? She does. She has humanity on her side. Doesn't matter what you eat or what you drink or what you wear. Mamata Banerjee indulges in the vote bank politics of humanity, looking after people. That's why you copied Mamata Banerjee's Kanyashri scheme, repackaged it and copied it actually. It's okay if you copy good work, and you made it into Beti Bachao. That's why when you brought out your insurance scheme, Ayushman Bharat, Check the records. When did Mamata Banerjee bring it out in Bengal, the health insurance scheme?
Okay, fair enough.
She brought it out 1.5 years before you.
Okay.
Check your GDP, check your national GDP, it's 4.5. Bengal gross state domestic product is 10.5. Check who's number one in MSME.
Okay.
Check who's number one in
But if you speak of numbers, Derek O'Brien.
Check all these parameters.
Okay.
All the parameters, Bengal is number one. We are also proud of the fact that when it comes to living in peace and harmony, come to Bengal, Mr. Home Minister, come to Bengal, Mr. Prime Minister. Your Gujarat model, which you try to replicate in Delhi, of this pogrom. And it's actually, I was looking at the dictionary today. You know the irony, just above the word poignant, P-O-I-G-N-A-N-T, look at your dictionary and see what word you find. That is the BJP. That's the word, not poignant. It's the word before poignant.
Right, but you know, when you talk of numbers, Derek O'Brien, one number that Amit Shah mentioned in his speech was the fact that Bengal has a debt of 3.75 lakh crores. In fact, he says every child in Bengal takes on a debt of 40,000 rupees as soon as he's born. How would you respond to that?
You see, when it comes to facts, Mr. Amit Shah's credibility is low. Completely wrong. Let him check how much of this debt was inherited by the Trinamool Congress government in Bengal. Let him check that number first.
Yeah, well, he did actually give that number also. He said it was
1.6. I'll make 3 points.
1.96 lakh crores, and it's become worse since then, was his contention.
Yeah. Yes, it's become worse. Please remind Mr. Amit Shah, if he or if any of his lackeys are watching this program, where is all the money owed to Bengal on GST? Where is all the money? You made all the big talk. We supported GST as a concept. We told them and we warned them that that GST, you have to pay the states on time. You need to understand where Amit Shah and Modi are the last two people who should talk money or on finances. In demonetization, we warned them. Mamata Banerjee was the first. This time also, we warned them on linking CA and RC. And why are we warning them? Because all these affect the poorest of the poor, the most deprived, the underprivileged. These are the people who get affected by your reckless and shameful and careless, not even careless, it's much more than careless. It's your disaster. Why haven't you spoken about demonetization for the last 2.5 years when Trinamool Congress warned you? And coming back to the figures of Bengal, let me challenge you on your program. Call Amit Shah, Nirmala Sitharaman, Prime Minister. We will put up Finance Minister, Dr. Amit Mitra from Mamata Banerjee's government. Come on, head to head. We'll discuss numbers in Bengal, or I'll take him on discussing numbers.
Okay.
Don't. I'll give you one number, please. Since one number.
All
one number.
Okay, let them do that, and that is a debate for another day, Derek O'Brien. But I want to ask you, Derek O'Brien.
Okay, the number will wait for another day. We will wait. Tomorrow's Parliament starting.
Certainly,
tomorrow's Parliament
whenever they want to. Unfortunately, that's not in my hands. But Derek O'Brien, it hasn't taken long for the Goli Maro slogan, which Anurag Thakur encouraged supporters to chant at a Delhi election rally, to travel to Kolkata. Now, the Bengal elections might still be almost a year away. Has the polarizing pitch already been sounded? You know, you have BJP supporters going to Shahid Minar, going to this rally today, chanting that same slogan. 46 lives have been lost in Delhi, many of them from bullet wounds, an indication that that slogan has been taken to heart by many. Are you worried?
What else can they talk? Are we worried? Of course not. You come and see if Amit Shah, Mr. Modi know. They know the kind of work Mamata Banerjee has done in Bengal. I don't want to take up time on your program to list all the great work which has been done. We know. The people of Bengal know. The people of Bengal know. What will really happen? What will really happen between now and the elections in Bengal? On one side, Mamata Banerjee will continue good work, and these people will come with their pills of bigotry, hatred, and I think they'll try and up the ante even more, because when you get more desperate, you saw what happened in Delhi. The more desperate, they were getting more desperate and then planting stories in the media that they'd win 42 out of 70 seats. What's happening? So they're all making predictions. Let me make a prediction that Trinamool will win the 2021 elections. This is not big talk. That the people of Bengal will decide. The way I understand it as the people of Bengal, my understanding of the people of Bengal, we have one target within the Trinamool which we will ask the people to bless us. And what is that target? Last time we won 210 out of 294. We seek the abundant blessings of the people of Bengal to please push up 210 out of 294 to make it 220, 230. That will even be better. Just like the people of Delhi showed. There's no big talk on GST. It's free. So Amit Shah can come to Bengal and talk about all this.
But Derek O'Brien, let me rephrase my question.
Very well. Then one more point,
Yes.
quick point. They know very well that Mamta Banerjee is the person you can trust. Two reasons. Her track record in Bengal and what did she said on CA and NRC. We've been saying it for the last 3.5 years also in the parliamentary committee. If you're in Bengal, you don't need all this paper, that paper, this paper, that paper.
Okay.
Now the BJP is only trying spin because there's no content. There's nothing on employment.
Okay. No,
Have
no,
they told
let me
you
rephrase
that
my
Bengal
question,
government
Derek
has brought
O'Brien.
its
Elections
unemployment
are
down
won
by
or lost.
40%?
Okay.
Ankita.
Yes. Elections are won or lost,
Have
and the
they told
BJP
you
may
that
have
Bengal
lost the
government
Delhi
has brought
election, but what
unemployment
about
down by
the human
40%?
cost of the kind of polarizing, divisive campaign we saw over here? There were riots almost immediately after the elections. Are you worried about the human toll a polarizing campaign might take in Bengal?
You see, you have to do a lot of advertising when your product is bad. The BJP have a bad product. All the advertising won't work. Mamta Banerjee for the last almost now 10 years has been creating an infrastructure in Bengal, has been creating jobs in Bengal, has been creating more rural roads in Bengal, have been creating #1 we are in sanitation. These are the parameters which people are looking at. You can't rake up this kind of, bigotry and you can hate and divisive. Today is Anti-Discrimination Day. I would request every BJP worker to read Mamta Banerjee's message today on Anti-Discrimination Day.
So you are not worried about riots in Bengal, the possibility of riots in Bengal, Derek O'Brien?
Sorry?
You're not worried about the possibility of riots in Bengal?
We trust. You see, the BJP will try every trick in their book. We also know that their internal polls now in Bengal are showing that they had a little bit of a bump up during the Lok Sabha election. They're showing that there are somewhere between 40 to 50 seats they're winning in Bengal to our 220 plus. They know that. So they will try every trick in the book. They'll also go back to the book of 2002. Remember, they've got a lot of past experience. And this is not some, suddenly something spark off. This is planned genocide. As I told you in Parliament, as Abhishek and spoke in Lok Sabha and also said, this is planned genocide. This is linked to the fascist Hitler copybook.
We'll leave it at that. Derek O'Brien, thanks very much indeed for speaking with NDTV. Thank you for joining us on Left, Right and Centre.